Hello wildlife fans! Wow, it's awesome to be back with all you amazing adventurers. Today is a super special day because we're going on a special expedition just for a little friend named Brantley. Brantley, you're one wild little explorer and we've heard that you're crazy about dinosaurs. Well, get ready because we're about to travel back in time, millions of years ago, to the land of giants. Get ready to see some of the most amazing creatures to ever walk the earth. We're talking huge teeth, strong tails, and claws sharper than an alligator's. We'll discover their secrets, learn about where they lived, and find out what made these prehistoric beasts so extraordinary. So get ready, Brantley, and all you dino-loving explorers out there. Let's dive into the prehistoric world and discover some amazing creatures. Get ready for an adventure that's out of this world. First up, we've got a real heavyweight champion, the king of the Cretaceous period, the one and only Tyrannosaurus rex. This dinosaur was not just any ordinary creature, it was a symbol of power and dominance in its time. This guy was legendary, a true top predator with a bite that could crush bones like they were nothing. Imagine the sheer force and power behind those jaws. Just picture this. North America, millions of years ago, lush forests and winding rivers everywhere, and there among the ferns and tall trees walks the mighty T-Rex. It was a sight to behold, a true king in its natural habitat. This wasn't some picky plant eater, no way. This guy was a meat eater, and a big one. Its diet consisted of other large dinosaurs, making it a fearsome predator. It ate huge dinosaurs like Triceratops and Hnefatafl. The T-Rex wasn't afraid of anything. Its hunting skills were unmatched, and it ruled the land with an iron fist, with a head the size of a small car and teeth as long as your arm. This predator was a force to be reckoned with. Its physical attributes were perfectly designed for hunting and survival. Now, there's been some talk about whether these guys hunted alone or in groups like wolves. The idea of a pack of T-Rexes working together is both fascinating and terrifying. It's a real mystery, but some smart scientists think they've found clues that T-Rexes might have worked together to catch their prey. This theory opens up new possibilities about their social behavior. Imagine being a hadrosaur just chilling and a whole bunch of these guys shows up. The sheer terror of facing multiple T-Rexes would have been unimaginable. Now, let's talk about what made the T-Rex such a good hunter. It wasn't just its size and strength. There were other factors at play. First, those strong legs. They weren't just for looks, no way. These powerful limbs allowed the T-Rex to move quickly and efficiently. These legs could make the T-Rex run as fast as an ostrich. That's pretty impressive for such a massive creature. That's right, this massive predator could really move. Speed was one of its key advantages in hunting. And then there's that tail. Wow, it was like a third leg, helping it balance while chasing its dinner. The tail was crucial for maintaining stability during high-speed pursuits. Imagine trying to outrun something that big and strong. You'd need to be fast, that's for sure. The T-Rex was relentless in its pursuit of prey, but the real weapons were those jaws. They were huge, strong, and full of sharp teeth, perfect for ripping into meat and crushing bones. The T-Rex's bite was its ultimate tool for survival. Some scientists believe its bite was the strongest of any land animal ever. This incredible power made it one of the most formidable predators in history. It's hard to imagine anything surviving a hungry T-Rex. Its efficiency as a hunter ensured its place at the top of the food chain. They were the top predators of their time, ruling the prehistoric world with those powerful jaws and a huge appetite. Their dominance was undisputed. Now, you might be wondering how we know so much about these amazing creatures. The answer lies in the dedicated work of scientists. Well, it's all thanks to paleontologists. These experts have spent countless hours studying fossils to piece together the lives of dinosaurs. These scientists are like dinosaur detectives, putting together clues from the past to help us understand these ancient giants. Their work is crucial for our knowledge of prehistoric life. They carefully dig up fossils, which are the preserved remains of plants and animals, often found in rocks. Each fossil tells a story about the past. Fossils can tell us all sorts of things about dinosaurs, like their size, shape, what they ate, and even how they moved. This information helps us paint a picture of their lives. One of the most famous T-Rex fossils is called Sue, and she's amazing. Sue has provided invaluable insights into the world of the T-Rex. This almost complete skeleton has taught scientists so much about these incredible creatures, and she shows us the power and majesty of the T-Rex. Zoo stands as a testament to the grandeur of these ancient predators. So there you have it, Brantley, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, a true legend of the dinosaur world. Its legacy continues to captivate our imaginations, a powerful predator with a bone-crushing bite. This dinosaur continues to amaze us and remind us of the incredible variety of life that has existed on our planet. The T-Rex remains an icon of prehistoric power and mystery. Now get ready, because our next dinosaur is a real head-turner. This one is sure to capture your imagination and transport you back in time. I'm talking about the Triceratops, a three-horned plant eater with a huge frill on its head. This dinosaur is one of the most recognizable and fascinating creatures from the prehistoric era. Just picture this. North America, about 68 million years ago, the landscape was vastly different from what we see today. The land is full of ferns, cycads, and tall trees. It was a lush green world teeming with life, and there among this prehistoric paradise walks the mighty Triceratops. This dinosaur was truly a sight to behold. This gentle giant was a plant eater, and it needed a lot of plants to keep going. Its diet consisted mainly of tough, fibrous vegetation. Now the Triceratops was built like a tank with a strong body and powerful legs. It was designed to withstand the challenges of its environment, but its most amazing features were those three horns and that giant frill. These were not just for show. Some of these could grow to be longer than a school bus and weigh as much as 6 cars. Imagine the sheer size and power of this creature. Now you might be thinking those horns were for fighting off predators like the T-Rex, and you'd be right. They were formidable weapons. But scientists also think they were used to attract mates and show who's boss in the herd. These horns had multiple purposes. Now, let's talk about that frill, because it wasn't just for looks. It had several important functions. Some scientists think it helped the Triceratops stay cool, like a big bony fan. This adaptation was crucial for regulating body temperature. Imagine that, staying cool with a giant frill. It was an ingenious natural design, but the frill also helped protect it. It was a versatile feature. When a predator like the T-Rex came along, the Triceratops would turn sideways, using its horns and frill as a shield. This defensive posture was highly effective, and if those horns hit a predator, well, it wouldn't be good. The predator would likely think twice before attacking again. Those horns were super strong and could do some serious damage. They were a powerful deterrent, but the Triceratops wasn't just about defense. It had other impressive abilities. Those strong legs and sturdy body also made it surprisingly quick for its size. It could move with surprising agility. It could charge pretty fast. This speed was another tool in its survival kit. Now, unlike the lone T-Rex, Triceratops were social animals. They thrived in groups. They lived in herds, sometimes with dozens or even hundreds of them. This social structure provided many benefits. Imagine seeing a whole herd of these magnificent creatures. It would have been an awe-inspiring sight. Living in herds kept them safe. There was strength in numbers. It's much harder for a predator to pick on one when it's surrounded by a bunch of sharp horns and bony frills. This collective defense was highly effective. Plus, there's safety in numbers, right? This strategy is seen in many animal species today. Just like kangaroos today, sticking together meant more eyes to watch for danger and more bodies to protect the babies. This communal living was essential for their survival. And speaking of babies, Triceratops babies were cute. They were an important part of the herd. They were much smaller than their parents, with shorter horns and frills, but they grew up fast. These young ones quickly learned the ways of the herd. Imagine a whole bunch of these little guys. They would have been a delightful sight, playing and growing in the safety of their herd. Wow, we're off on another dinosaur adventure, and this time we're tracking a clever creature, the Velociraptor. Get ready to dive into the world of one of the most fascinating dinosaurs that ever lived. Now, these guys might not have been as big as a T-Rex or as armored as a Stegosaurus, but they were fast and smart. Their intelligence and speed made them formidable hunters. These clever critters were like the ninjas of the dinosaur world, moving silently and striking with precision. They were quick, agile, and good at tricking their prey. Their ability to outsmart other dinosaurs was key to their survival. Imagine a pack of these guys running through the bushes looking for their next meal. Their teamwork was essential in bringing down larger prey. Now velociraptors were found in Mongolia, which is far away. This region provided a unique environment for these dinosaurs to thrive. It's a country in Asia, known for its big open spaces. These vast landscapes were perfect for the velociraptors to roam and hunt. Picture rolling hills, tall mountains, and even hot deserts. The diverse terrain offered various challenges and opportunities for these dinosaurs. And speaking of deserts, that's where our velociraptor friends lived. They adapted well to the harsh conditions of the desert. They did well in these tough environments, their lean bodies perfect for survival. Their physical adaptations were key to their success. They were tough, strong, and always ready for a challenge. Their resilience was remarkable. Now listen up, this is important. Understanding their behavior gives us insight into their survival strategies. Velociraptors hunted in packs, meaning they worked together to catch their prey. This cooperation was crucial for their hunting success. Imagine a group of these smart predators talking to each other, planning their attacks, and using their speed and agility. Their communication skills were advanced. They'd surround their target with their sharp claws and teeth ready to strike. Their coordinated efforts made them deadly, and let me tell you, when a velociraptor bites, it doesn't let go. Their grip was incredibly strong, but these pack hunters weren't just mindless killers. They had a level of intelligence that set them apart. They were very intelligent creatures. Their problem-solving abilities were impressive. They needed each other to survive, and they looked out for each other. Their social structure was complex, just like a family. They shared their food and protected their young. Their sense of community was strong. It shows that even in the toughest places, teamwork is important for survival. Their cooperation was key to their success. Now, when you think of a velociraptor, you might think of the scary creatures from the Jurassic Park movies. Those movies made them famous. And while those movies showed how fast and agile they weren't quite right about their size. Hollywood took some liberties. In real life, velociraptors were much smaller. They were not the giant monsters we see on screen. They were about the size of a large turkey. This smaller size made them even more agile. Don't let their size fool you, though. They were still incredibly dangerous. These little guys were still dangerous predators with razor-sharp claws and teeth. Their hunting skills were top-notch, and guess what? They had feathers. That's right, feathers! This feature made them even more fascinating. Now, they couldn't fly like birds, but these feathers probably kept them warm, helped them hide, or even attract mates. Their feathers were multifunctional. Hello, wildlife fans. Today we're meeting a real gentle giant, the Brachiosaurus. Wow, this dinosaur was huge, bigger than a double-decker bus. Just imagine this giant walking around, its long neck reaching high up. The Brachiosaurus was amazing. This giant lived millions of years ago, eating leaves high in the trees. With its long neck, it could reach plants that other dinosaurs couldn't. Now, you might be thinking, with a neck that long, wasn't it easy for predators to attack? Well, predators might have tried. But this gentle giant wasn't helpless. One swing of that huge neck and those powerful legs could scare any attacker away. Now, you might think that a creature this big would be lonely, right? But that's not how the Brachiosaurus lived. These gentle giants were social animals, traveling in herds for safety and company. Just imagine a herd of these majestic creatures moving across the plains, their long necks swaying as they ate. And you can bet that the babies stayed close to their parents for protection. Speaking of babies, can you imagine being a baby Brachiosaurus? You'd have the biggest parents around. I bet those youngsters had fun playing around the legs of the adults. Now, here's something cool about the Brachiosaurus. Its fossils have been found in both North America and Africa. That's right, this dinosaur lived all over the world, showing that even millions of years ago, life could thrive in different places. It's amazing to think that these huge creatures once roamed continents apart, eating prehistoric plants. It makes you realize how connected our world is, even across time. And just like that, the Brachiosaurus, our gentle giant, fades into the past, leaving behind a sense of wonder and awe. It reminds us that even the biggest creatures are connected to nature. Get ready, dinosaur fans, because we're learning about the Stegosaurus, a dinosaur with a very spiky look. This plant eater had a double row of huge plates down its back, making it one of the most recognizable dinosaurs ever. Now, those plates weren't just for show. No way. Scientists think they helped the Stegosaurus stay warm. Just like solar panels, those plates could absorb heat, keeping this dinosaur warm even on cold days. But that's not all. Those plates also helped protect it. Imagine a predator trying to sneak up on this armored beast. One look at those plates and those sharp tail spikes, and they'd think again. Unlike the Brachiosaurus, which ate leaves high in the trees, the Stegosaurus ate plants on the ground. This dinosaur used its beak-like mouth to eat ferns and other plants. Living in dry areas, the Stegosaurus had to be tough to survive. During dry times, it probably used its strong legs to dig for water. Now, you might think that a dinosaur as protected as the Stegosaurus would be brave, but it probably preferred to avoid fights. Its best defense was its armor, scaring predators with its size and those spikes. Unlike the social Brachiosaurus, the Stegosaurus was more of a loner. These dinosaurs probably spent most of their lives alone, only coming together to find a mate and have babies. But even though they didn't travel in herds, that doesn't mean Stegosaurus individuals were completely alone. They probably communicated with each other using sounds and visual displays, especially during mating season. And with that, we say goodbye to the Stegosaurus, a true icon of the dinosaur world. This plated protector reminds us that even in the toughest places, life finds a way, and that sometimes the best way to attack is to defend yourself well. Well, there you have it, wildlife fans. What an incredible journey it's been. We've traveled through time to meet some of the most amazing creatures ever to walk the earth. From the giant Brachiosaurus to the armored Stegosaurus, each one was fascinating. We've explored the amazing world of dinosaurs, uncovering their secrets. Thanks for joining me on this prehistoric adventure. It was truly unforgettable. Don't forget to check out my other videos for more awesome history stuff and discoveries. Like and share this video with your friends. And check the description for links to our Etsy store and other cool things we offer. Thanks for supporting my channel. See you next time.